Well, this year's Global Cleantech Innovation Program for SMEs was held at a gala dinner at Empress Palace last night. The awards recognize SMEs and startups who've worked hard to contribute to stimulating environmental technology. So who should we be watching and which company is making waves? Well, joining me in studio now is Clear Sky Energy founder Mark Booth. Mark, welcome and congratulations, I believe.
Thank you very much.
You came up with a prize.
Yes.
Was it a big prize?
It was. It's a fantastic recognition, really.
Is it? All right, well, tell us what they're actually recognizing in this type of competition.
Okay, there's a competition. There were 6 countries that were entered, and I won the South African leg with our invention, which is a combustion chamber, a vortex combustion chamber, where we can induce temperatures of up to 2,000 degrees in the core through nature's swirling devices.
Okay, now how big is this device? Did you bring it? You didn't bring it with you today?
No, it's 2 meters by 1 meter and very heavy.
All right. So what was the thinking behind this? What will it do for the environment?
It's a gas cleanup device. So what we did was we built our first medical waste plant. It's a 10-ton per day plant, and the emissions are next to nothing. Medical waste produces the worst emissions possible, and through that we're bringing around clean environmental issues.
So what made you, what led to you coming up with this idea? What was the spark behind it?
The spark was the fact that there is bad emissions in the air, and we heard about a certain technology, and I roped a group of people together, and we have built it, and it's working extremely well. It's a very simple device. It's a very simple device, which is very easily manufactured as well. That's the whole point. It is about 1/3 less than current incinerators with their gas cleanup as well.
Wow. All right. Well, who would be using it? I mean, has it been bought by somebody?
Yes, we've installed.
To put it out?
Yes, we've installed our first system into Cape Town, and we're now looking to mass produce them, create jobs, and fly the South African flag.
So where would we find one of these being used?
Actually, there's a lot of medical waste being produced everywhere in the world, and nobody knows how to actually destroy it. And what we're doing is we're destroying it in a very affordable way.
So let me just get this picture right. Is you've created this thing, it destroys the medical waste, it's obliterated. There's not even like a residue that's left.
There's a very small amount of ash, but the very noxic emissions go through this gas cleanup device and cleans the emissions. South Africa's new environmental legislation for air quality, and we blitz those. It's well below the new standards.
All right. Well, wonderful, wonderful news. It sounds like, and I mean, the focus on SMEs leads to sort of questions as to, are you becoming more effective in terms of the environment? I mean, it's becoming bigger and bigger, the issue of the environment over the past couple of years, and people sometimes talking about nothing else when we look at global issues. The role of SMEs in sort of helping better the state of the world in terms of our environment, do you see them
Absolutely, because I think the larger companies, they have their set ways. We're able to break boundaries, and I must say that in South Africa there's a huge amount of support for both SMEs and the green economy. We have the Technology Innovation Agency, which ran this, UNIDO, which ran this program as well. We've got the DTI supporting us. We have the National Cleaner Production Center supporting us. There's a huge amount of support. And to all those SMEs out there, there are vehicles by which the government is able to help.
Now, you dealt with medical waste with this invention. Are you thinking of, I mean, I don't want to give away your ideas, but
no, it's fine. It's
future plans for other environmental issues?
Actually, we've recently signed a collaboration agreement with NECSA, the nuclear energy company of South Africa, where we are going to make industrial waste to energy units as well. So we don't just focus on medical waste. We can take industrial waste and coal waste to energy.
Now, this was the South African leg of this. You competed with other South Africans. Are you planning to do you go on to an international leg of this?
Yes, next month on the 11th, I fly with Tia to Silicon Valley, where we present for the grand final the winners of the 6 other countries. and hopefully I'll bring this back to South Africa, the grand prize.
Wonderful. We look forward to talking to you then with your prize here.
Thank
you
you
very
very
much,
much.
Mark. Thank you.
You.
That was a Clear Sky Energy founder, Mark Booth. Well, just some news just coming in now. We've just heard that a task team has taken in 4 suspects for questioning. This is in connection with the attempted murder and robbery of Jackson Mthembu, the top ANC official. They have been found apparently with 30 smartphones and 28 cloned credit cards. So it seems Mr. Mthembu not the only victim at this stage. We'll bring you more details on this news just in a little later on here on Morning News Today. Well, one of the world's most sought after fashion designers, Oscar de la Renta,